YouTube, it's Fix It with Biscuit here. We got a couple projects in the works here. This here's a 200X three-wheeler, one of my favorite three-wheelers. Little powerhouses, you know, they're not really extremely fast, but they're fun. They're fun to ride wheelies on, you know, just all around good little three-wheelers. One of the better ones. Picked this up, and another one I picked up. This one's the one I'm gonna possibly rebuild and go through. I don't think the motor needs to be rebuilt or anything. I don't know how good the clutch is, but that's something we'll get to once we start working on it. But yeah, I'll show you. I'll kick her over here. It's been sitting for, I guess 2 years or so, and it was sitting outside, and I went right up to it and just went, oop, here, let's. Fired right up and started running like no problem. So we know the motor's good. It just needs a little bit of TLC. It needs a new front tire, new handlebars. It's going to need the light replaced on it. If I put a light on it, I'll probably do some aftermarket light. New front plastic. And back plastic isn't the best, but it's really not that bad. It's seat needs to be redone, and go through and check all the bearings and everything, and it'll be a good running one. And the other one I got is Frankenstein. I wouldn't trust this bike at all. It says it's a 185. It's not. It's actually the same frame as the other one. It's a 200X frame with a 185 in it, which you can do if you do it right. They boogered it together and didn't put the right motor mounts. Anyways, they boogered it together and didn't put the right motor mounts and on it, so the motor is it's just sitting in there. Really, it's got 2 bolts holding the motor in there. That's not safe. You know, I mean, yeah, of course it'll run down the road that way for a little while, but you know, nobody needs to. You know, you need to be safe about what you're building. You know, you don't want to hurt anybody. And also, the rear end on this thing is jacked. It is bent bad. This tire over here, I don't know if you can see that in the light, but this side over here is way bent really bad. And so the rear end is no good, but yeah, you can see it there pretty good. But we're not going to use that. We're just going to use probably the handlebars. We'll take the front tire and rim off because it's a really good one. We'll check these forks out and see how well they are. And we'll take this 200 motor off. Or no, it's 185, sorry. Take this 185 motor off and maybe make a go-kart out of it. Since it's pole start. Which, you know, you can pretty much jam that motor into any position you want, and you don't have to kick it or anything, so you got a pull start, which would be really good. So that's just a thought right now. It's not a for sure we're gonna make a project like that yet, but look forward to seeing some videos of these three-wheelers. I'm gonna do a little bit of working on them, so stay tuned for that.